praying today about wives and husbands, and I'm headed home from work, and my wife texted me kind of excitedly yesterday, said I get to plan the next date day, date night, whatever, and so I don't know what we've got planned today, but it's like, let's go ahead and do it tomorrow when I get off work, right? And anyway, in Ephesians 5:33, we read that each of you is to love his wife as himself, and wives are to love, and each wife is to respect her husband. I have not quoted that exact, but that's the gist of it. Husbands, love your wives as yourselves, and love your wives as Christ loves the church, ready and willing to lay down your life. And that means daily, and that also means is very, it's figurative in the daily sense, but it's also very literal. That you put her above and beyond your own life, as Christ did us as a church. That he put us above and beyond his own life as a man when he came to earth for us. And that mystery is, as Paul says, profound. That the husband-wife relationship on earth mirrors the bride and bridegroom picture of Christ in the church. So it's interesting, but just something that I see a lot of with husbands and wives is, and as Paul says, the wife should respect her husband. What does a husband need? A husband needs a wife that will support him in his endeavors and things. And I've got a wife that she will tell me very quickly if the idea that I've got is likely to be a flop or something that's a good idea. And if it's something that she thinks is a good idea, and she knows that I've thought about it and actually put some time into it, she's right there behind me. She respects my decisions, and she trusts the decisions that I make, that I would make them prayerfully, that I would make them not without seeking God, and that is huge for me. It helps me a ton that I know that I've got the backing of my wife at all times. And wives need a husband that loves them, regardless of whatever is going on in life at that point in time. Doesn't matter. That she needs to know that you still love her, that you still care about her deeply, not just, okay, yeah, I love her. No, that you're passionate. And how do you show that passion? That's a problem for most men, I believe, is that we get satisfied with the status quo of, she knows I love her, and maybe you don't say it. Satisfied with, not getting her just something randomly, or taking care of some of the things around the house that she's normally been taking care of just to say I love you, anything like that. We don't a lot of times take the time to do that, and that extra step shows her that you still care, and telling her, reassure her. And that's I think a problem a lot of times. So take her out on dates, man. Show her that she's still special to you, that you love her, that you care about her, and that makes a huge difference, I believe, in relationships. People would always say when I first got married, hey, that that first, I don't know, so that, hey, everything will change after that first 3 years or 4 years or whatever. It doesn't have to. That's a lie. It doesn't have to. We still get excited to go out with one another. Speaking candidly, everything's the same now as when we were newlyweds, nearly. Just is what it is. But everybody's like, oh, that'll always change. That'll change. We're going on 8 years of marriage now, and I'm still just as in love, if not more so now, than I was even then. And things don't have to change if you will follow those biblical principles. A lot of people don't want to follow that, and that's okay, I guess, if that's what floats your boat. But for me and for my wife, if she wants to follow the biblical principles of being a wife and what that role means, and I the same for a husband. Um, it's not that I lord it over her that, hey, I'm the head of the family and all that good stuff. It's she respects my decisions. She also expects me to take those decisions to the Lord first. Um, so it's Christ over our family, and me as leader of the family, and her as leader of the children, especially because I don't have a nurturing nature. No, I'm not a mother. Love my kids dearly, but they need their mom. You know, um, I'm well involved with it all, but I'm not mom. I can't replace mom. So there is a biblical layout of the family that works beautifully when put into play. And the same thing for your relationship. And I'd encourage you to seek that out, to look it up, look what's the way that the Bible lays out how a relationship should be, um, and try to put it into practice. It might make a huge difference in how you and your wife or you and your husband would interact with one another, and how that relationship goes. So that's all I got for today. Take her out, guys, and wives. If you can find it in your heart to respect your husband, it makes a huge difference for him. Husbands, love her unconditionally. All right. God bless.